Denny Vegas time, Denny Vegas world. We are live from Gene Woods Racing Experience. I've had two monsters live from Gene Woods Racing Experience from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, it's the best time of the year in Las Vegas, man. The weather is almost like San Diego perfect.
It is gorgeous. A little windy today. Okay, a lot windy today.
Yeah. Not as bad as last week. Last week we had that windstorm, the 80-mile-an-hour winds.
I watched my gazebo just shred and fly away.
It was amazing. If you didn't hear about it last week, Las Vegas had this windstorm. We're up to 80-mile-an-hour winds, palm trees, pine trees, trampolines. They were just flying everywhere.
Felt like I was in Kansas.
Whew, let me tell you something. Yeah, I was out in my front yard watching this big palm tree in my front, just, and I'm just like, oh, please. Don't crush my wall. But anyway, well, welcome. And as you well know, it's the second week of the month. And you know what week that is? And Dean Rose, welcome back to the show.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Still acclimating to the second week, but it works.
Yeah, well, you liking it?
I like it.
Okay, cool. Well, as you well know, we have two #1lucky gals. Our first week gal, of course, is Nicole Taylor Sharp Tank. And then, of course, Andine Rose comes in on the second week. And then I get to do a little prattling.
Uh-oh. That kind of sounds creepy.
For co-hosts for the third and fourth week. Yeah, it's a great way to meet gals. Hey, do you want to come on my show? So anyway, every guy got to have an angle, which we're going to talk about today. Because we kind of fell ass backwards, Andine Rose, into a thing called Suddenly Single.
Okay.
And it got so much playback or whatever that I'm going to decide to keep it going for a little while.
Okay.
And if it gets kind of boring and kind of sucks, we'll probably end it. But what happened was we talked about if Danny Vegas, who's been married for 18 years, I know you've been married for like, an eon.
25 plus.
An eon, 25 plus.
Yes.
So basically when we were dating, when we were out there carousing, trying to gain the attention and affection of women and trying to keep the right ones in and the wrong ones out, okay?
Yes.
There were no dating apps.
No
cell phones. No anything besides your phone at home that if you were not at home, it just rang all by itself, all
dial.
alone.
No caller ID.
Nothing. Just nothing. Okay? There was none of that.
No answering machines.
So we took a little situation where we took myself and hit the button and I was suddenly single, and how would I handle today's issues with all these weapons out there? And I call them weapons because they are evil. So last week I stopped the world, Andine Rose. The world just came to a halt because I said, gentlemen, I want you to try something different. I want you to get off them dating sites, and I want you to go old school and meet women the old-fashioned way, which you will win. Not now, which you're just basically putting yourself out there with your chin out, just waiting for some gal to come hit you right in the chops.
Right.
So, that got so much attention last week. We're going to continue it on. So in segment 3, because we have our guest coming on in segment 2, we're going to talk about, I'm going to throw a question out there, and you and I are going to talk about it.
All right.
It's going to be pretty cool, because I already got the question out there.
Uh-oh.
Kind of put it out there already. In fact, I'll say it now, so that all our audience has a time to think about it. And if you're watching this in a recording, you'll have to skip the segment 3 to get the answer. The question is, you're dating somebody.
Okay.
I don't know where you are in the dating cycle. Do you friend them or do you become part of their social media platform? We're going to talk about it. Think about it. If you have a boyfriend right now and he's on your social media, he's your friend on your Facebook, does he need to be there? If you're a guy, you got a girlfriend, does she need to be on your social media? We're going to talk about it because I think I'm going to tell you the answer in segment 3. Okay, so we got to earn our $1 million, Andine Rose. Okay, so do you know what's going on as far as Las Vegas Women? You got that big event coming up.
The launch is coming up on May 23rd at the Silverton Vail.
Yeah, we talked about that last month. It's already out there. It is huge. In fact, if everything goes right, Joe Gamble's going to slap a flyer out there to give you all the information. It is May 23rd at the Vail at the Silverton. And like I say, when I know if you're a vendor. And, you try different expos, you try different venues, and you should. And some, let's just say we're kind of like, I really didn't get a cool vibe out of that one. I wish I had my $300
This
back.
is like a no-brainer. I mean, 1,500 plus people come through it. The vendors are amazing.
Right.
What they do is amazing, and it just gets better and better and better.
As a vendor, you will be exhausted at the end of this event. You will not be just standing out in the middle of the aisle like, when are the people going to show up?
Yeah.
That ain't happening here.
And they allow the retail space. So if you're a retail company and you tangible stuff right then and there,
Right.
you can actually sell it.
That's right.
So you can not only pay for your vendor space, you can make some money.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win.
It's win-win, and it's great. And they have great sponsors. The food comes in. They have alcohol sponsors with some. So I remember one time I went when I got wasted. I got plowed, man. I woke up the next morning with like, whoa, man, those Slurpees were like.
Just the samples, the free samples.
Oh my goodness gracious! But don't do that. Don't do that. But at the same time, they are there. Just a great vibe. And of course, Tammy Grable will be there.
Ruth Lauber.
Ruth Lauber will be there.
And we just, at Hair and Makeup, Dee Dee and I, we just worked with Shane O'Neill at
That's
Sun
right.
Studio, and Tammy and Ruth and Stephanie, and we shot the cover.
Yeah, so you know who's on the cover.
I know who's on the cover.
I don't know. It's the most guarded secret in the world. Okay,
Yeah.
Next thing we got up, Danny Vegas. Myself and I have a Danny Vegas event. This is an official Danny Vegas event. This isn't just one that I'm promoting or like, hey, this is my friend's event. Go show up. This is an official Danny Vegas event. And it's going to be at a new venue I've never been to before. My friend George Harris, hashtag the last alpha male, is going to be at Mundo's at Mingo, which is down in the Arts District. It's got a very unique venue, and actually we're going to blow the doors off that place. We're going to use the patio area. We're going to use the inside. It's got outdoor bars like down at the beach. You can go to the bar from the outside. You can go to the bar from the inside. Business. You're going to be there. You're going to have a great time. It's Danny Vegas, so you're not going to show up and like, where is everybody?
Right.
That ain't happening. That don't happen at my event. So that's going to be a great time. You can meet some hashtag One Lucky Gals if I'm lucky enough to get them there, plus lots of other business owners. Now,
When?
when? When? Well, hopefully they put the
most
flyer up.
important thing.
Okay. It's April 25th, which is a Tuesday from 6 to 8 at Mundo at Mingo's. It's going to be a great time. If you're a business owner, you need to be there. Okay, real fast. Our guests today are huge. Huge. Oh, my goodness gracious. We have a repeat.
Yes.
Yeah, which is always good for us. We love to have our repeat businesses
It means
come
we're
back.
doing something right.
Means we're doing something right. Michelle Joy Howard is coming back from Flora Couture. Yes. She's got some great stuff. Now, she was on last year. She showed these roses that like never die.
You should see what she brought today. They're gorgeous.
Oh, it's going to be great. Now, she's going to be segment 2 because she's got a split. So we're going to do segment 2 with her.
And she also is going to have some specials that Joe Gamble will put up, so you guys stay tuned because they're time-sensitive specials.
Yes, they are. They're time-sensitive, so we're going to be blasting this out on social media as much as we can over the next 24 hours, and then, of course, there's Mother's Day coming up and all kinds of cool stuff. So check those out, and then, oh, my goodness gracious. Like I said in my Facebook Live before we came on the show, Rich Shaw, David Paget from DNR House of Diamonds. Oh my God, these guys are monsters of the Midway. They are Mr. Diamonds and Mr. Diamonds themselves. If you don't know these guys, you have to know these guys.
Are they bringing diamonds? Do you know? Are they bringing anything that I can like adorn I can frost myself with?
I know that movie. Rich, David, I hope you brought something. Okay, so they're going to be here on segment 4 of the Business Titan Show. These guys have literally come up with a new concept that makes the buying experience probably the best thing you've ever done in your life. They are more important to you as far as jewelry are than fire was to humans, okay? You need to know these guys. There's no excuse not to know them. You have to know them. And they will be back on segment 4, and we'll be back on segment 2. I'm going to sip it on the Monster.
I know. I don't think you need
I'm fired up!
But this is like one of the best episodes ever because we have flowers and diamonds.
Flowers and diamonds.
I mean, women, hello, men.
Guys.
Think.
You got to score
Mother's Day,
points.
I love my wife, my girlfriend. I'm trying to schmooze. Flowers and diamonds.
But you don't need to be on their social media. We'll be back on segment 3 right after this.